Hey, what's going on, you guys? My name is Rage, and what an eventful week it has been, guys. Tons and tons of information, but now we also have DAKEN finally joining the game here as Wolverine's son. He's going to be part of the new Mercs for Money team as well, guys. So he's going to be doing some devastating damage as we break down his kit, but more importantly, guys, what I do really like about his kit is the fact that he does spawn with stealth. He's able to prolong this with crits, and he's also gaining damage at the same time. So he's a very different kind of mechanic from what we've seen, in addition to the manipulation of speed and turn meter. Having said that, obviously with them being a war team, he gets a lot of good bonuses. We'll be taking a look at the T4 upgrades preemptively. We don't know how he's going to be unlocked just yet, but with the release of these characters, guys, we always want to take advantage of their red stars in the game. In addition to that, I do believe his offer orbs and everything is also available now. So you can see here, we have his avatar here. We're going to be taking a look at that, opening some orbs, and taking a look at his kit and what Iso-8 recommendations and T4s we can start taking a look at in terms of potentially upgrading. As per usual as well, now that we've gotten to this red star economy and we see his avatar there, always double check that his 15% is in effect, which we do see live and in play. Let's go ahead now and start opening this. So we're gonna just go here until we can actually get his unlock, because of the fact that it's basically guaranteed. We're just cycling through all of our 7 red orbs. Duplicate credits here and there, but yeah, this is just essentially running down until we get these upgrades into our roster. There we go. Okay, 7 red on DAKEN. Now let's take a look at his kit. Yeah, at least he has his dad's claws as well. It's gonna be awesome just to get his unlock. I do hope that his event coming into the game is gonna be pretty easy, as we've seen with the past character unlock. So Claw and Fang is his basic ability. With this ability here, he's going to be attacking and chaining his attacks. As you can see here, as we increase the upgrades here, he's actually going to be able to flip stuff on the secondary targets. But otherwise, it's just a simple attack and essentially being able to chain attack. And keep in mind too, he can also chain to stealth targets, so that is a nice thing about his basic ability. The T4 here, I don't know if, to be honest, if this is going to be recommended just yet, because of the fact that it's just the raw increase in damage. These are the ones I always hold off on, because if there's an added effect from the special, ultimate, or passive, we always want to take advantage of that first. His special here is can't run, can't hide, so he's going to be attacking the primary target for piercing damage. In addition, once again, chaining to adjacent targets and chaining including stealth units as well. He's also going to bonus attack the enemy with the highest damage, ignoring stealth and taunt with additional piercing. In war, he's going to do a bonus attack there to enemy support characters with the highest damage, ignoring taunt and stealth. So once again, doing some more notable damage, and nobody can be hiding from this character here. As we level this ability up, bleed's going to be applied, slow is going to get applied, he's going to gain immunity. He's also flipping positive effects to negatives. In war, he's actually going to get an added value here of ability block to the enemy support, in addition to an actual ability block on the main primary target. And then finally, if you guys were to T4 this ability here, you can see he's going to get a huge increase in piercing damage on the bonus attack. If the target does have stealth before the initial, he's going to be also applying heal block for 2 turns and trauma. Absolutely massive here, guys. And keep in mind too, this is outside of the war. If this is actually in a war and when this attack does apply as well, it's also going to add the heal block and trauma to enemy support with the highest damage. So it's just some added value right there. Obviously, this is a big T4 upgrade. I actually would recommend this even if you're not planning to bring him up into war or bring this team up into war. This is still a really good ability upgrade for himself. And then next we have here, cut to pieces, is DAKEN's ultimate ability here, attacking primary and adjacent targets for 120% damage. So this appearance is going to be applying with safeguard. It's also going to be repeating additional times, flipping a negative to a positive for himself and all Mercs for Money allies. So as you guys can see here, this ability, as we level this up, the negatives are going to get flipped up. There's going to be additional bleeds. Negatives are getting additionally compacted here, as you can see, as you level this up, right up to a maximum of 3 times here with additional 2 bleeds. And then finally, with the T4 upgrade here, guys, reducing the speed bar of primary and segregating targets by 5%. So this is pretty notable in terms of an ultimate ability here. Definitely worth the upgrade anytime you can get a turn advantage against the enemy. And then last but not least here, like father, like son. With this ability on turn, DAKEN's going to be healing himself for 20% of his max HP. In addition to that, when any Wolverine or Old Man Logan allies dropping below that 50% threshold, he's also gaining offense up for 2 turns. When this character or any non-protector Mercs for money does gain taunt, they're also going to be removing negative effects from that character applying stealth. So pretty amazing passive, guys. On spawn, this is where he's going to be gaining that stealth. In war specifically, enemy support characters cannot gain spawn with immunity. This is absolutely massive against any of those synergistic teams that do start off with that protection. He's going to be gaining additional focus for himself, Mercs for money. On top of that, in war, they're going to be gaining more focus for his respective team. Crit chance is also going to get improved, as well as damage. And then finally, guys, with the T4 upgrade here on crit, he's gaining stealth up to a maximum of 3 times on his crit. So you essentially want him to be maximizing the number of times he's in stealth, because he's also naturally protected. On top of that, when any enemy gains stealth, he's also getting speed bar. My goodness, this is an absolute must build T4, especially since he gets value outside of war. Guys, it's pretty obvious. This character is one that's going to be scaling immensely with crits, as well as critical damage and the chances. So using Iso-8 Raider is probably going to be the best for DAKEN, and making sure that you're maximizing what he's being utilized in terms of a kit standpoint. So there you guys have it. DAKEN's introduction finally into the game, joining Mortal Strike Force. Very, very excited to get this character. Hopefully his event is going to be super free to play friendly. We can maximize on shards with him, joining them with the rest of the Mercs for Money team. Good luck with your guys' Red Star Orbs. And as always, you guys, thank you for your time. I'll catch you guys in the next one.